name. So tava naam kim. And we did the variation of kim as a question mark. If it is asking about a neutral object, then we use kim. And then if it's questioning about a feminine object, then ka. And if it's a question about a masculine object, then kah. So kah, ka, kim. So three different forms of the question mark. And we were discussing there is no question mark itself used in Sanskrit, right? So there is no actual question mark used. We don't use that. It is defined with these words itself, kim, kah, ka, and then the ending of the sentence is represented by viram, or there are different type of viram. So this is a straight line, which is also called danda. Okay, so that is what is used as ending of sentence. And in the verses, right, when we read the verses, we see in the when the one line ends, we write one single line, and then you will see two straight line. It's called double danda, which is completion of the verse. It is represented by double danda, two straight lines. So tava naam kim. What is your name? And then we did the variation, rather than using the word tava, bhavatah and bhavatayah. If you are addressing somebody who is elderly to you, superior to you, so we address them respectfully. And then the respectful address is addressed as bhavatah or bhavatayah. If you are addressing a male, right, some Prabhuji, somebody, then bhavatah. If you are addressing a female, then bhavatayah. So bhavatah naam kim. Bhavatayah naam kim. So tava, tava means your, aham, aham means I. And then we are going to use some more words today. So I'm going to erase all this. And then we are going to do more words today to learn some basic words. The same things, how we call that, what are the words for, Sanskrit words for those things. Let's say father. Okay, so father. What is father called in Sanskrit? What is the word for father in Sanskrit? Janak. So ja, na, ka. Okay, so Janak is the word used for father. Same with mother. Janani. So ja, na, e. E is represented as its matra. So Janani. So Janak, Janani. Now brother. Okay, so brother. What is brother addressed in Sanskrit? Bhrata. So bha. Now there's a re. We did re as a long vowel. So that re is addressed its matra. And so that re, we address it goes like this in the foot, or it goes like this in the foot here. So we are going to use it this way here. Ra, a, bra, ta, a, bhrata. Okay, I know somebody is already raising hand for some question. Just wait for a few minutes. Let's do few words first, and then we'll take questions. So father, mother, brother, sister. Swasa. So sa, the sa is used as half. It's not full sa, sound. It's sa. Swa sa. So half sa, va, sa, a. Okay, so you may be familiar with these words. Their Hindi version also. Like Pita, Mata, Bhaiya, brother, and Behan for Hindi. Swasa. So the Sanskrit words are Janak, Janani, Bhrata, Swasa. Now God, or what we call as demigods. Okay, so that is Deva. Deva. So the A matra, va, Deva. Okay, so that is to address God or demigods basically. And then goddess, Devi. So the A, va, E. Deva, Devi. And then we already did. Okay, let's do friend. Friend is Mitra, or generally for a neutral, it's called Mitram. Okay, so these are some of the common words which I wanted to introduce. And then we are going to do more variations of some of these things in a singular, dual, or plural form. So singular means when you are addressing to one person. Dual means there are two person, two object. And plural means multiple, more than two. So in English, sometimes we have only one or many, right? I and we. So in English, you have only two words, I and we. We is addressing to two people also and multiple people also, more than two also. But in Sanskrit, there are three words. So if you are addressing to yourself, then you say I. Then if you are addressing to two people, me and one more person, right? So I and one more person, then there is a different word. And if we are addressing a group of people, more than two, then it is a different word. So singular, dual, and plural. And we are going to do some words which are used in that way. So I'm going to introduce two more words here. Okay. Or let me see if there is any question for these words here, because I have to erase this and then go on to the next part. So if anybody has any quick question.
Yes, Prabhuji. We see two questions from Kumudini and Snigdha, Prabhuji. I'll first unmute Kumudini. Kumudini, please go ahead.
So you know how you wrote sister?
Yes.
What's the first word in sister?
That's sir. It's a half sir.
Oh.
Right? So generally sir is full. And in the last couple of classes when I was introducing the letters, so every letter has the sound of a in that. Right? So this is sir, which is already, it's a combination of sir plus a. Okay. So in some words, when there is no full a sound present, so it's not sa va sa, swasa. So there is no full a sound present. So you write that letter as half letter. So there is no ending line here.
Oh.
So it is still sa, but half sa.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Next question we have from Snigdha. Snigdha, please go ahead.
I just forgot, what do you call brother in Sanskrit?
Bhrata.
Brother. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so this is bha And then ra sound, ra in the foot, bra, a, bra, ta, a, ta, bra, ta.
Yeah, next question we have from Mihika. Mihika? Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Isn't sister in Sanskrit called Bhagini?
That is also one word, bhagini, that is used in a different sense actually. Yeah, but that word is also used in some places, yes.
Oh, okay.
Next question, Prabhuji, we have from Srinath. Srinath?
What is the word for sister again?
Swasa,
Dosa?
swasa. Okay, let me write it here. Okay, so bhrata. Yeah, I'm just giving you some rough pronunciation here. Bhrata will be actually BH, bhrata, and then swasa.
Are you good, Srinath?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Srinath. Then we will move on to next, Swastika. Swastika?
Yes. My question was like, if you want to say like, this is my sister, so like, how would you say that? Or like, this is my brother or something like that.
Okay, so I'm going to cover that. We need to do a couple of more words for that. For he or she, right? How we say he or she in Sanskrit.
okay.
So sa and sa, or esha on esha, to address
Okay.
he or she.
Okay.
So that's what
Okay.
we are going to do after this.
Okay.
Okay, next question, Suhan.
It's Suhana.
Suhana. Yeah, sorry, Suhana. Yeah.
So like brother, so brother is brata, right?
Brother is bhrata, yes.
And like, how do you pronounce the God one?
Deva.
Dev.
Dev. So basically, simply, if you want to say simply, Deva
Dev.
and Devi.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Mishita, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
What my question is like here on the board you wrote prata or and swasa. What does swasa mean?
Swasa. Swasa means sister. See, I
Thank
wrote
you.
it in English. Sister in Sanskrit is swasa.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Adishri. Adishri, yes. Please go ahead, Adishri.
I had a different question, and my question was that like I thought we were doing the chess game.
Her question is when we'll be playing chess game.
Yeah.
Okay, so after this class, we have at 3 p.m. CST, Adishri. Okay, so now next question is from Sri Vidya. Prabhuji, this will be our last question and you can
Yes,
continue.
Mataji. Let's take last question and we'll continue.
Yes.
What do you say for goddess?
Devi.
And what do you say for sister?
Swasa.
What do you say for brother?
Hey, Kanan, you got it.
Bhrata. So I guess everybody is asking same repeated questions again. Either they're not paying attention.
Oh, I know everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah. Please continue, Prabhuji.
Okay. So let's do a few more words. So we are going to do some words in form of singular, dual, and plural. Okay, so singular, dual, and plural. So singular means you are referring to one single object. Dual means you are referring to two objects. Plural means more than two, many. So if you are addressing this, right? When you say this, so what is the word for this or that? So this means when you are addressing to some object which is next to you, closer to you. And that means when you are pointing to something which is little far away from you, right? You indicate that object. Or if something is closer to you, you say this object. So what is the word for this and that? So this word is a tat, a ta and half ta, tat, a tat. So etat means this and tat means that. Now etat and tat is mostly used for some neutral object without gender, basically the napunsakling which we discussed last time. The pulling is striling and napunsakling, masculine object, feminine object, and a neutral object. So for all the neutral object, when you say this or that, so etat and tat. Okay, so etat means this, tat means that. So now when you are addressing to single object, so same thing, this or that, if you are addressing to two objects. So rather than this, basically it will be those, right? When you're saying those or these, so what will be the word for that? So atat may become ate when you are addressing two object. So these two, right? When we say these objects, so ate, or when it is multiple, then it becomes etani. I may have a little less space here, so I'm going to just let me erase it and rewrite, moving forward a little bit. Okay, so etat, ete, etani, and same way for that, tat. So just erase a basically in front of all. See here, etat becomes tat, ate becomes te, etani becomes tani. So this and these, that and those. So etat, ete, etani, tat, te, tani. So addressing to some object, one object closer by or far away. And same way, now let's do he and she. How you address he or she as, so he or they, okay, or she or, yeah, basically they, but in addressing to singular, dual, or plural. So he is addressed as a shah or sah. And she is addressed as a shah or sa. Okay, so hopefully it's clear, not too confusing. He, Esha or Saha. Now that is also different when you use Esha or when you use Saha. So if it is a little close by, right, when you're referring to somebody who is standing next to you, he, or when you are pointing to somebody far away from you, he. So that is the difference when Esha or Saha is used. So Esha is used when somebody is sitting closer to you. And Saha is used when you are pointing to somebody who is far away from you. So Esha, Saha. And Esha, Sa. And same way, for the plural form, dual or plural. So Saha becomes To and Te for plural. And Sa becomes Te and Taha. And Esha becomes a To and a Te. And Esha becomes a Te and a Taha. So basically, you have to memorize these, which may be a little too much for you in the beginning. But when you just memorize, you will become used to this. So etat, ete, etani, tat, te, tani. So addressing to this and that. The same way for he and she, esha, esha. And if it is too much for you, you can just do one for now. Okay. So one of these two for now to address he or she. So you can do sah and sa. Sah, to, te, sa, te, tah. Actually, it's tah. Sa, te, tah. Okay, everybody is okay so far, or it's too much? Again, let's take a couple of questions. Mataji, I don't want to rush too much.
Sure, Prabhuji, sure. So kids, I see the raise hands before also. So first of all, we will go to the new ones. Kids, if you don't have questions, please lower your hands or else it will give confusion. So now we will go to Mihika. Yeah, Mihika, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Does he and they go in one column?
Yeah, so I was just saying, because this word, when you are addressing to one person, then we say he, right? When you are addressing to multiple people, we say they. So in Sanskrit, for he, it's saha. For they, it's to or te, depending on you are addressing to two people or more than two people.
Prabhuji, your video. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
And same way for she or they, right? So sa or te, sa, te, taha. Addressing to two girls or addressing to multiple girls.
You can call them.
Yeah, okay, Prabhuji, thank you. Then Sri Vidya. Sri Vidya, do you have a question? I see a raised hand. Okay. I think next is Sanvi. Sanvi, please unmute yourself. Sanvi, are you able to unmute? Okay. Next question from Swastika. Swastika?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a raised hand. You have a question?
I was just asking, that how do you pronounce that?
How you pronounce that? Tat.
Yeah. That?
Yeah.
Is that how you do it?
T-A-T. Tat.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Kumudini?
Yes. So like you know that this, the word you wrote for this.
Mm-hmm.
So are those all like the meaning of this?
So they are the meaning of this or these. Right? Either this or these, because either you are addressing to one object or multiple object. So if you are addressing to one object, then it is etat,
Is that the same for that?
and same thing for that. So that or those.
Oh, okay.
So when you are addressing to one object, like you indicate to one object, that flower. So tat pushpam. And if you address to multiple flowers, tani pushpani. So those flowers.
Hemant? Please unmute yourself. Hemant? Yeah.
What does the middle column say?
Middle column means when you are referring to two objects, right? Like you have two flowers. So te pushpani means two flowers. Tani pushpani means more than two, multiple flowers.
So like it's two
Right.
objects and the plural is two or more.
Yeah, plural is more than two.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. Priya, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So Prabhuji, for a person whom we have to address respectfully, that is standing nearby, what do we use? Like for example, in Hindi, say "Ye mere pitaji hai," like that. Do we have any specific word? Like, can we address them as "Ye shaha" or
Yes, it
there
will be
any
still, yeah, it will be still a shaha or saha. So basically close by, right? Standing close by. So it will be a shaha.
Okay, so there is no different words like tava and bhavataha.
No.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. Ovi? Ovi? Yeah, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
What is like, is to female or male in tha? I didn't get that.
To here is for the male, right? When you are addressing to two males. So to.
And what about ta?
Here,
Yeah.
that is for female. Many females, right? Many girls. When you are addressing to many girls, ta.
Okay. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So I will recommend that you try to memorize these chart, basically this table for this, that, he, she, how to address singular, dual or plural.
Prabhuji, would you like to continue class, Prabhuji, or would you like to take questions? It's like 2:31 here.
So I can go over with little bit more, few more words.
Yeah, yes,
Another 5
Prabhuji. Yeah,
minutes.
we have
Another
15
5
minutes time.
minutes.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so I'm going to continue with this table for few more things. Okay, so I and we, and then you, and for plural also it's a you or you all. So I is aham, right? So aham can be written this this way or simply dot on top, we discussed last time. So aham for I, right? When you are addressing to yourself, and then when you are addressing to yourself and one more person. So in English, you say we two of us, right? So aham avam. So avam means we two. So when you and one of your friend, you are indicating to two people. So you say avam. And then when we are addressing to many people, we all, right? More than two. So vayam. So aham, avam, vayam. I, we two, and we all. And same way you and you all, that's tvam. So tvam means you, right? It's not your, okay? Pay attention. It's not my, it's I. So for my, it will be separate word. And same way for your, it's a separate word. Tvam, we did, for your, we did tava. Tava means your, tvam means you. So tvam, yuvam, and then yuyam. Aham, avam, vayam. For I, we two, and we all. So tvam, yuvam, yuyam. You, two of you, and you all. So when you address to yourself, I am reading. Aham patami. Right? And then when you are addressing to we two are reading. So avam patami or vayam patami. So it will be used the same way when addressing to one person or many people. Same way for tvam, yuvam, yuyam. So tvam pathasi. And we'll go into more details about verbs also, because verbs also change when you are addressing to a different person, singular, dual, or plural. And then for present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, so let's revisit these words here. Atat, ate, etani, for addressing to this or these, something like a neutral object. And tat, te, tani. So this and that, the word Sanskrit word difference is the a in the beginning, that is removed here. So atat becomes tat, ate becomes te, etani becomes tani. And then he or they, so asha, eto, ete, or sah, to, te. Now what is the difference in these two? One is when you are addressing to somebody closer by, somebody next to you, or when you are indicating to somebody farther away. So asha or sah, and same way eto, ete, or to, te. Actually here I made a mistake. It's eto, double matra. So in same way here also, basically you are removing a matra in the front. So eto becomes to, ete becomes te. And same way esha, ete, etah, sa, te, ta. Again, you are removing a matra from the front. So ete becomes te, etah becomes ta. And sha becomes sa, shah becomes sah. And then I or we, aham, avam, vayam. You or you all, tvam, yuvam, yuyam. Okay, so Mataji will take question answer now.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes. So first question we have from Ishan. Ishan? Yeah, please go ahead, Ishan. We cannot hear you.
Can you read? Can you say all of the translations?
So say all of these words translations.
Yeah.
Okay. Etat, ete, etani.
Etat.
Tat,
Wait, etat and then what?
ete,
Ete, okay. Ete and etani.
etani, yes. And then tat,
Tat,
te, te,
te,
tani.
tani. Okay. Okay.
Eshah,
Ishah,
eto,
eto,
ete.
ete.
Sah,
Sah,
to,
to,
te.
te.
Esha,
Esha,
ete,
ete,
etah.
etah.
Ta,
Ta,
not ta, sa.
sa,
Te,
te,
tah.
tah.
Okay, then I and we. Aham,
Aham,
avam,
avam,
vayam.
vayam.
Tvam,
Tvam,
yuvam,
yuvam,
yuyam.
yuyam.
Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Next, we will move on to Advait. Advait? Yeah, please unmute yourself. Yeah.
What was called in Sanskrit?
Sorry, I couldn't hear first part of your question. Can you say again?
What is we all called in Sanskrit?
What is the called in Sanskrit?
No. What is we all called in Sanskrit?
We all is vayam.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, next question, Prabhuji, we have from Sanvi. Sanvi? Yeah, unmute yourself, Sanvi. Okay. Next question from Sritan. Please go ahead, Sritan, with your question. We cannot hear you, Sritan. You have no question, you raised your hand. Okay.
I have a question. I'm sorry, there was a problem.
Okay, no worries. Next question from Riddhi. Riddhi? Riddhi? Please unmute yourself. I see a raised hand. Yeah. No questions, Prabhuji. We are done with all the raised hands.
Excuse me.
I
Yeah,
have a
Riddhi.
question.
Yeah.
So,
I have a question.
so we're learning the Samskrita, right? How do you say great?
What is that, Riddhi? Can you repeat?
So how do you say great in Samskrita?
I will say great in Sanskrit. The word great is used as not getting I'm getting the Hindi word only in my mind right now. In Hindi we say Badiya. So in Sanskrit it's called
Mahan, Prabhuji. Mahan.
Mahan is, yeah, Mahan is used, but I guess it's a different context. Not exactly the same way what we say great or Badiya. I will send you the word what is called great in Sanskrit. It's not just clicking me right now.
Okay, Riddhi? Yeah, Prabhuji will answer you. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, Sanvi.
What is neutral gender? I know what a male is and what a female gender is, but I don't know what a neutral gender is.
Neutral means some object neutral, right? It could be male also, it could be female also. So the neutral object, let's say water or flower.
Oh, so it's like both, like you can use the word in both, like almost like the restroom they use, like both can go, no, only a female can go, only a male
Right,
can go.
so any object which are kind of a neutral object cannot be classified with one particular gender.
Got it. Thank you, Guruji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhuji. We are done with our raised hands, and I see no more raised hands, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, one request. The board that you wrote the very nice notes about singular, dual, plural, about different objects. Can we have a little notes of this, or in future, like whichever way you want to, so that kids can have a printout?
So what do you say, Mataji? What do you want?
A little like a printed notes or something of this.
I will take a picture of this board and send it.
Okay, Prabhuji. As you feel fit. Okay, Prabhu. Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I want to make a small announcement, Prabhuji. Before ending this class, girls and boys, at 3 p.m. CST, we have our chess class today. Okay, be ready to join for chess class. Thank you so much, kids. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your time and association giving this Sanskrit class to all of us. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.